Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to MotoGP 18, and welcome back to round 7 from Barcelona, Catalunya. We're picking it up lap 9 of 11, and we are in P2. We are sandwiched between Marquez in P1 and Baldassarri in P3. This has been, I think, one of the most fun races that I've done yet, and I'm not ignoring the fact that the races are getting more fun as the bike is getting more developed. I don't know if those two have anything to do with each other, but certainly seems they do. Yeah, you know I fight with that line, man. You know I do. So development programs went really, really well. Better, I think, than ever before, although for the first time I noticed that I'm really starting to, it's like the bike is getting faster than its brakes. For the longest time, brakes were the strongest thing on this bike. Not anymore. I feel like we're going to need to make some improvements to the brakes when we do our development next. So did the development programs, did practice, everything went great, and qualified on the pole by like, I don't know, 4 thousandths or something. And that always reassures me that my AI is set right, at least for my skill level at the moment. So dropped a bunch of positions on the first lap like I do. Didn't drop 9 this time. It was only like 4. And clawed my way back up to P2. And I was actually doing better like laps 6, 7, and 8. But burned up the tires again. They're starting to go away and we're starting to drift a little bit. And Baldassarri back there is really after us. So this is lap 10. Oh, I gotta clear my throat. Lap 10 of 11. Drag race for P2. I win that drag race. This is our first full season in Moto 2, and we're with Tasca Racing Scuderia, and I think it's going great. We got an offer, and I didn't even look at it. I'm sure there'd be offers to go to other Moto 2 teams, and then probably an offer to go to a lesser MotoGP team. I don't want it. Oh, fighting, bumping. I know, man. I see videos of people, and they're just so smooth. You know, Eduardo Elegante. I would love to get there. I will. But man, I'm fighting with Baldassarri. I want P2. Actually, I want P1, of course. But with us, when I had gapped Baldassarri and was like half a second behind Marquez, maybe. But I went wide in a turn. Marquez got the gap on me, and Baldassarri caught me up, and now I'm racing with him, and Marquez is getting away from both of us. But that's how it goes. That's racing. So I had a chance, and I think if I would have kept my wits about me, but you know, I start pushing too hard, and there's a funny irony to racing where if you just chill the F out and run your race, wait for the person you're trying to pass to make a mistake. And that's not what I do. I push too hard. I overdrive the car. I ride the bike too hard. I go wide. And the person behind me who's been waiting for me to make a mistake, they get me. You know, so that is lap 11, last lap, P3. We going to get back there? Oh, outbraking. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Instead of being the rider I want to be and taking advantage of somebody else's mistake, I am the rider I don't want to be, and I make the mistake. So I need to work on that first lap. I feel like if I could finish that first lap, well, if I start on the pole, ideally I'd finish that first lap in first, but at the very least, if I could be like second or third instead of sixth, I feel like I would have so much less scrapping to do during the race, and I could be building a lead rather than trying to get back to first. Yeah, I don't know where this came from, because I had Baldassarri, I had like a 2 to 3 second lead on him, and I think it's because I was pushing the bike too hard, like I said, laps 6, 7, and 8, and I think I burned the tires up a little bit and just started getting the haze, man. That haze. So this track has a strange line for me. There are other tracks where I feel like I'm more able to deal with the line, and this one, not so much. It was fighting me, or I was fighting it, or somebody was fighting somebody. I don't know. There was fighting is all I know. And it didn't work out well for old Sweet William. Although I guess in a way it did, because we're P2. Are we going to hold on? We're going to hold on to P2? Maybe. Not if I keep doing that. Yeah. Yep. Think we're going to be okay? That's the only time I like the tank cam. I know. I see that red flicker on the wheel too. I'm working on it. Right. That's the end of the race. We did get P2. Fantastic. That's us, man. Yeah. I mean, we barely held on to P2, but Marquez got a gap on us. Right. Now we go here. You're going to do a little podium. Ooh. Okay. We move up. We get a position back. We're still a ways off. I don't think we can win this year. I really don't. We've got, 12 races left? And we're 15 points behind, and we had to fight like hell to get to second. I don't know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Right. So our reputation is improved. There's no possibility of us being fired. That is fantastic. We hit all of our objectives. Pole, obviously. 16th, they wanted us to, I think they wanted us to finish 16th. We did, and we beat our teammate. Okay. So let us go to, we're going to do a little cutscene. Yeah, there's some podium. Come here, you. Come here. Give me some sugar. All right, you guys, yeah. Nice. I haven't been on a podium in Moto 2, have I? I don't know if I have. Maybe. Hopefully this doesn't. Yep, that holds. So, okay. I thought it was going to give us a little podium scene, but it did not. Right, bike development. Let's work on some brakes a little bit, because we haven't done this yet. Now when we get one of these, the other one will get more expensive. But I think we can afford both of them. Let's try it. Yes. No, it didn't get more expensive. Yes. Okay, cool. How we doing? We're making progress. And I noticed this last week. Last week we improved the frame, did we not? And I had noticed that when I improved the suspension a few weeks back, as we selected options, there were less options to select. So I noticed there were 10 options, 5 and 5 for frame. And when we bought one last week, now all of a sudden there's 9 instead of 10. So I think there are less and less as you improve. Like, you can't get a full 10. I suspect when we get another frame improvement that it will drop to 8, but we'll see. Anyway, folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of MotoGP. Really? Oh, I don't want to start again. I don't want to start this whole thing again. Let me just start again. Okay. Thanks for joining us for another episode of MotoGP 18, and we'll see you next week. Take care now.